Okay. Move to.
Is this an amendment? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yep. Move to amend the CIP page, Northport Pool, to read, construct a 50-meter pool at the Morgan Center.
Thank you. I have an amended motion on the floor by Commissioner Yates to amend the CIP page for the Northport Pool to read, construct a 50-meter pool at the Morgan Center.
Point of information.
Commissioner Cook, go ahead.
For the city manager,
Yes, ma'am.
if this amendment passes, wouldn't that mandate that the pool be a 50-meter pool and not a 25-meter pool, meaning that it has to be built at the Morgan Center and cannot be revisited at the Dallas White?
So I guess what the commission give it, they can take it the way. It would indicate to staff that the direction we were proceeding based on the CIP project would be to build a 50-meter pool at Butler Park. I will tell the commission.
At the Morgan Center.
Morgan Center.
Well, the Morgan Center is the center. The rest of the park is right now called Butler Park. So I understand everybody's using that term. The rest of the facility is currently called Butler Park. The commission would have lots of steps no matter how you go, because right now it's scheduled for a workshop discussion on the 29th. The items in on general discussion on Northport Pool to get direction. It would certainly give a direction to staff on which way we were heading,
Okay,
including trying to figure out where the other money would come from.
okay, that was a long way to answer my question. My question was, if we approve this amendment, wouldn't that mandate that a 50-meter pool be put in at the Butler Center instead of being able to refurbish the 25-meter pool at Dallas White, and the attendant cost there too for building a 50-meter pool? And it's all based on this amendment. Am I correct?
Your attorney will have to answer the legality of whether or not it binds the commission. It gives direction to staff, yes, but I don't think it sets it in a place where the commission can't make adjustments as it deems appropriate.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
Okay, question for Commissioner Yates. Go ahead.
How much money are you going to spend on this pool?
Right now, the CIP is the capital improvements plan that we have. This gives direction for what we're looking at doing, 50-meter pool at the Morgan Center. In carrying out the CIP at the workshop is when the work begins to figure out the funding, figure out the other aspects of this. So that's the steps that are yet to come as far as, you know.
You didn't answer my question.
I'm not changing anything on the sheet from a funding perspective, because that would change the other aspects of the budget. What I'm doing is changing the text on the page, so it is clear what we are looking at doing, and gives direction. And
The workshop is where you will work out.
the workshop, yes. So we would know at the workshop that we're looking at a 50-meter pool at the Morgan Center, and the steps, as the city manager said, you know, we have a lot of steps to go through in doing that, but at least they have a direction as to what we're looking at. We're not looking at a 25-meter. We're not looking at doing or redoing the one at the Dallas White Park. My amendment is basically text to make sure that we're on the same page of moving forward with a 50-meter.
Point of information.
Thank you.
Point of information.
Commissioner Cook?
Once again, for the city manager.
Okay.
City manager, based on that last exchange, and it is not the Morgan Center, it's the Butler. You did state a 50-meter pool is going to cost more than $2.3 million. Am I correct? No matter where we put it.
That is our understanding, yes. There is no scenario in which it would cost 2.3.
Okay, and it's going to be at least $5 million, probably more. Am I correct?
I think when I was looking at the records from 2013 that I had circulated to the commission a couple different times, I think the number was the $5 million, 4.8 or 5 million. Now, some of those had, my mind just went blank. It had additional things that the commission could choose from, and like an a la carte menu on what could be at not just a pool, but an aquatic center.
Okay.
So bathrooms and a concession stand and not a splash pad, but a water feature, that kind of stuff.
Okay, but for a 50-meter pool, we're looking at paying about double just for the pool, if it's a 50-meter pool, than the $2.3 million. Am I correct?
Again, those numbers are 5-6 years old. I can't answer anybody specifically because I don't have direction.
Is
I
there
do
any
think
way-
it's gonna cost more than the 2.3 million.
Okay, so a 50-meter pool will cost more than a 25-meter pool, which we have budgeted for $2.3 million.
We have budgeted a 25 meter or
25 meter
25
pool.
yards? Yeah, it's 25 meters. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so if this amendment passes, we've got to find money to fund a 50-meter pool, and it's going to cost more than $2.3 million. Am I correct?
That is our belief, yes.
Thank you. I won't support